I don't know why he's pretending not to know it, but there is a status quo in Jerusalem for like 50 or 60 years. It's like it's working. It's working. You can say whatever that you want, but it's working. It's working. It's working. You know, it's not perfect, but it's working, and it's working good.
No, no, Alex, I know the status quo, what the status quo is. I've been to Jerusalem like two or three times. My thing is that if we like part like I'm thinking about the symbolism of it because it like as much as like yeah like and I'm talking with Omer in the comments about it right now that like yeah the Israeli police like are a lot stronger than the Waqf police and whatever like that functionally speaking yeah like Israel does sort of control the Temple Mount and the whole like complex I guess the problem is that symbolically, the Muslim, like the Islamists, still believe it belongs to them because the Waqf controls the Temple Mount. And I like again, if we're like the first step, the first domino that needs to fall, so to speak, is getting rid of the Waqf. If we want to be able to say, "Hey, this land belongs to us. The Temple Mount
No,
belongs
no,
to
no,
us."
bro. Let's be honest. It's like you said. It's just a symbol. Let's be honest, okay? That
Absolutely,
symbol
but
doesn't.
it is a yeah, I agree. It is a symbol, but the thing is that that's what these people respond to. They respond to symbols.
Hmm.
We've seen that the entire time. Why, like, this is part of the reason why they keep naming all of their shit after Al Aqsa, because for them it's the symbol of the it's the last kind of like stronghold of Islamism in basically in this like land of Jews essentially. So if like yeah, we've seen it. We don't they don't respond to anything
Okay,
practically. They
who
respond to
you going to be
symbolism.
more afraid? Let's put it on the table, okay? Who you going to be more afraid? From some random dude with a key, or with the demolition experts that can destroy the everything? I will be afraid more from the demolition dudes.
I agree, but the thing is that that's also to a degree giving them what they want because their whole thing is that if they shaheed themselves, they go straight to heaven. If we instead of doing that, if we take it slow and we show them, hey, this belongs to us, as much as you guys want to say, oh yeah, your mosque is there and your dome of the rock is there, whatever, but this land belongs to us, and we're not going to let the Waqf control any of it, even if it's a symbolic change, even if it doesn't change anything in practice, that's just one extra thing that changes their mindset.
But
So,
even the Christians doesn't care. Even the Christians
I
doesn't
know they
care.
don't.
They
so I
don't
think
care
Alex,
that a Muslim dude have the key. Even the Christian doesn't care. It's like it's been like this for how long? For 1,000
That's not true.
years.
The Christians care too.
No, 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 no. Now you're BS. It's like this since Salah ad-Din. He gave the keys to a Muslim family for the Christians' holy places, and they're fine with this because it's working.
but Alex, what? Okay, so think about this for a second.
Not
Okay, this is where one second.
working.
This is where I disagree with you.
All right.
You say it's working. You say it's working, but the only reason why you might I don't consider it working. The only reason why you can maybe consider it working is because, as the majority, Israel has been very much a secular state. So although these sites are important to Jews, they're going to, be more important to religious Jews than collectively less or irreligious Jews. But now that Israel has been becoming, consistently more religious, it's inevitable in the next, 10, 15, 20 years or so, you're going to have a majority of Israel which is religious, and the desire to have access to that location is going to become more and more and more. So I think you're going to run into this issue anyway, because it's not going to continue working, inevitably.
Dude, men should
We
be
don't
able
know
to
that.
bring tefillin into the Temple Mount. This is insane. I didn't even know about this. I didn't even know about this. Thank you, Julicious. I'm sorry, Alex, but thank you, Julicious, for telling me.
I think there's a
Yeah, he
more.
can go fuck himself 700 times. Elliot is working for over millennium.
It's not. What do you mean? Forget the millennium. We're talking about from the reestablishment of it. Not even from 1967.
It's
Right?
working for 1,000 years.
Mazda
What the hell is
working.
wrong with
Mazda
you?
working. Alex, what's
Alex,
working here? Hold on 1 second. 1 second. What's working here? A Jew cannot go up there and pray with a siddur or a chumash or his tefillin. They have to take their fucking cell phone to use to recite the prayers. That's not working, Alex. We can go for an hour to an hour and a half each day at different times. That's not working. And when the majority of Israel is very much Dati, very much Orthodox, and more people want to go and pray there, you really think this is going to continue working the way it has been? It's inevitable. It's not going to continue working.
Okay, so start the war. Come on.
So
No,
how,
I'm not
so
saying
so
that.
wait
I'm just
wait
saying
a
You're
second.
wait,
Start the war.
Alex. I'm sorry. You're acting like MZ right now. He takes the most extreme, dramatic part of the argument
You will
and then
never going
says
to
it.
insult me. You will never going to insult me.
I
When you are saying that I'm acting like MZ,
It's a
that's
compliment.
funny.
he's my baby brother,
I love
and
him.
he's
I
a
love
fucking
him.
and he's a
Oh,
fucking
that's funny.
genius.
You know
He's
I love
smarter
him.
than
You know I love
everybody in
him.
here.
But your response, go ahead and start the war, is not a response to Elliot.
No, there is a peaceful way forward which combines what I
Yes,
want to say.
yes. How
Yeah.
about we will listen to that motherfucker that is the
Yes.
most fucked up from everybody?
I will. I am not the most fucked up. I am very unfucked up. Alhamdulillah. Now, here's my idea.
MashaAllah.
Mashallah.
Mashallah, Sheikh
Allah
James.
Aziz! Allah Aziz!
Listen, I have a very peaceful idea
Oh my
that,
God.
what we can do. Now, I've decided, because Sid was saying, like, everything really bad is being named after Al-Aqsa, right? So I propose we have an Al-Aqsa coffee house where everyone, Jews, Muslims, Christians, can go and enjoy coffee together, and they can discuss all of this, and, very peacefully.
Let's rebrand it. Let's rebrand Al-Aqsa.
and they can go here, and they can it's a peaceful way to discuss this. We can all be friends, and I don't think we need to make any big changes to the status quo, but maybe we just need to make sure that Jews can pray and take their holy things into the mosque or into the compound or wherever they want to take it. So everything should be equal. There should be equality for everyone, and it can all be discussed at the Al-Aqsa coffee house. And I think
Now
this
I
is
will tell you why I don't like this shit.
Oh.
And shut up.
Do you not like coffee?
Oh no, I don't like what you're doing right now. And shut up. Okay? And I'm going to say it to the people that speak in Hebrew right now.
No.
תתארו לכם שתיכם שאם מישהו היה עושה את זה לנו והיה שם את התמונה הזאת של הכותל והופך את זה ככה לבית קפה
נכון, היינו הורגים אותו.
No, we're not.
איך הייתם מגיבים?
היינו מפרקים אותו, אחי. מפרקים לו את הצורה, זה מה שהיינו.
This is why I'm saying I don't like it.
We're not. It's not the same, Alex. You cannot compare the Kotel to Al-Aqsa. I'm sorry.
No, but it's laughing at the holy sites. I mean, it's you're like, that's going to be offensive to them,
Don't play dumb. Come on, you know exactly what I'm saying. Come on.
I get what you're saying, but can you please respond to what Elliot just said? He literally,
No,
you're
I don't
saying
want
it's
to
working.
respond.
No,
I don't want to
Elliot had such a beautiful, eloquent response. So he's telling you, you keep saying it's working, it's working. We're telling you it's not working. It's not.
Alex, I have to do this. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, you
No,
dead.
Mordechai.
Oh.
No, Mordechai, stop it. Don't do that. Don't do that.
He shahid himself. That he should have. Oh, this is too funny.
Don't let Morty up. No, you're in a timeout. You're in timeout, Mordechai. Okay, well, I guess Alex
How
took
could
first.
Mordecai possibly be in timeout? That's crazy.
I
He
can't
never does
believe
anything wrong. He never does anything wrong.
All right,
No,
symbolically. Here we go.
I said one galaxy and I dropped Alex.
Yeah, it's true. He said in the comments like one galaxy, and he got the galaxy. So
Wait, who said that?
Mordecai in the comments said like one galaxy, and I dropped Alex.
Honestly, I didn't think he's gonna do it.
Shut up. So I don't like these jokes about any holy place for any religions, because if they will do it to us, all of us will go crazy.
They did do it to us, Alex. They did it to our ancestors. I am going crazy. I don't understand why that's offensive.
Prove it right now that they did it to show me the post that they did for our ancestors. Come, show it.
Do you think they didn't know what they built on top of? Do you think they didn't know what they built on top of?
I know exactly what they did, but it wasn't different from any other nation back then.
Okay, and so when we took power back, we should have taken it back.
People used to conquer places and rebuild something else on top of it.
Great, perfect. We're reconquering Al-Aqsa then. Great, perfect. You wanted an Al-Aqsa flood? I want, please, can somebody please respond to what Elliot said? He was the last reasonable person to speak. I don't want to make jokes about this. I'm actually trying to have a serious conversation.
No, I was actually I was
Actually,
going to be serious this time. I
it's
promise.
crazy
First off,
because
Alex,
you're actually making me to defend Islam. This is how crazy it is.
First off, I want to say I'm sorry that I dropped you.
No, no,
Sec,
bro. I don't take it seriously. Come on.
I know. But second off, so I like adding on to what Elliot was talking about before. I think like the big question is because your whole argument has basically been, at least with me, it might be different with Elliot or with someone else, is that basically like the status quo is working. And frankly, like yeah, can you argue that it's working? Sure, it's been relatively shitty for Jews, but it's working. Would you rather have a shitty system in place that works, or would you rather or would you rather at least try and make some change? That's where the big problem comes in. That's where the big question comes into play.
Okay, I told that story a long time ago to probably Elliot heard it in Abu Jamal. He used to be Abu James, and he used to
No,
be.
it's Abu Jamshid.
He heard me. He heard me told that story before. When I was in second grade, we had a replacement teacher. I'm not sure how to say it in English.
Oh, your
Uh,
substitute.
yes. Okay. His name was Dov. He was a big dude. Dov, it's like a bear, but it makes sense
Yeah,
why he was a big dude.
sure.
Um, he brought a huge map. For real. He didn't talk for like 2 or 3 minutes. He marked everything in red except Israel. All the Middle East except Israel. And he said 500 million people. They're just looking for a reason to unalive all of us today. Don't let them. We have to be smarter than that. I'm saying that when you will do it, you will give a reason to, Israel can deal with 1, 2, 3 armies. It cannot deal with 500 million. You understand what I'm trying to tell you, Mordechai Achi?
100%. But I guess then the question becomes, what do you think that like? Because I'm basically saying, okay, what like my like thing was okay. I'm thinking about what the what the realistic first step is because like frankly speaking, no offense to you, Ty. Like the right answer isn't going to be we all just walk up there with a bunch of wheels, we put them underneath Al-Aqsa and the Dome of the Rock, and we just push them to Somalia. That's not going to be like our first step. There has to be other stuff that comes into play first. And my thing was the first thing that the first domino that needs to fall, so to speak, is literally just pushing for Israel, like even if it's symbolic, just Israeli sovereignty over the Temple Mount, over what the Muslims call the Al Aqsa complex. Um, because like yeah, even like again, they respond to symbols. And so if even like that, just pushing for Israel, like recognition of it, like symbolic recognition even of Israeli sovereignty over that like little chunk of land, is too much of a first step that'll piss off like all the people in the Middle East. What would you qualify as being like a good first step? Because if like for me, that's like again, that's the big first step, and I don't see any other way forward with at least with regards to Al Aqsa and Dome of the Rock. I don't see any other way forward except for that being the first step.
I don't agree. I don't think that Al-Aqsa is the issue.
Oh my God, Z, you came up here saying we should effing move it. Stop it. Stop it.
Look, but I have other solution because I think that Al-Aqsa is for the whole Islamic nation. We have a problem with Palestinians. I'm actually for it, establishing a unit in Israel of a covert operations to go after the Palestinian Hamulas who are actively propagating Islamists. So take them out, all the families, mother, father, child, everybody out, unalive them, put them all into the ground. Make sure that the only proposition that they have is a secular Palestinians who we able to, this is the next level stuff, literally take them out, destroy them. Make sure they unable to create the radicalism in the area, and then the regular Palestinians will be able to live without fear. The Hamulas who create those issues for others who politicize Islam need to be taken out. That's what Israel needs, not move Al-Aqsa. Take them out. They are the enemy. Al-Aqsa is not the enemy. It's a piece of rock. Rock doesn't kill people. It's people who kill people.
I disagree. I'm okay with the people staying. The symbol needs to go. You guys keep saying it's just a symbol. It's just a symbol. Can I ask Z, what does it symbolize to the Jews? What does it symbolize to us? Al-Aqsa, not the Temple Mount. Al-Aqsa and the Dome of the Rock being up there, taking up the skyline. What does that symbolize to us? What do you think that we see when we see it? Do we think of like all interfaith connections, interfaith dialogues, interfaith peace? What honestly, I'm being honest, be as candid as you can be. What do you see when you look at the skyline and see that?
Honestly, I see history. To me,
Oh
that's what
my
it means to
God.
me. That's what my eyes see. My eyes see a beautiful, historical site of all the religions. I don't seek to destroy it. It's an ancient civilization that actually, that the ancient project that is beautiful to see. Why would I want to even touch it or move it? I have a
I
problem with people of today. I don't have a
I
problem
see
with the
the
people
same
who build
thing. I
it.
see the same thing, and Z can testify for it. I see the same thing that I saw all my life in Haifa. I see a mosque, I see a church, and I see a synagogue. I don't see nothing different there. I'm sorry. I
I
saw it all
agree.
my life
I
in a
agree
different town.
with both of you.
I saw it all my life. I'm so sorry. Sid, you're sitting in another place in the US thinking that you know better than me what's
I
going on
don't
in
think
Israel.
please,
No.
please, Alex. I'm so sorry. I do keep that in mind. I don't think I know better than Israelis. I listen. I
I saw
will
it all
listen.
my life. Oh, everything that you're saying right now, I saw it all my life. Z saw it all his life in Israel. It's not something new. What, you are talking like it's the only mosque in Israel. No. In my neighborhood, there was like two.
I'm not asking about the other
And
mosques. I'm okay with
there
the
was
other mosques.
church,
I'm okay with the
and
other
there was
mosques.
two synagogues in the same neighborhood.
All right. So
Yeah,
everybody
fine.
sees history. That's great. Beautiful.
Wait,
No, I
Alex,
see religion. I see people that come in to pray. I don't see that stone as something evil. It's not my faith for sure.
I'm
Yes,
not asking you to see it as evil. That's not what I mean, Alex. I mean, when I look at it, I now see that we can't even bring tefillin near it, that it's allergic to Judaism. I see this weird, to me, it feels like dominance. Like
But people did it, I. It's a social construct. The Waqf did it. There is a political understanding why it's not done. Not because of the Rock, not because of the other Muslims who are peaceful and can pray. The problem is the radicals. And these radicals are not handled properly because these radicals are being negotiated with. In fact, I would come to Ben Gavir and say, listen, I'm with you, but let's not talk about it. Find everybody who Mossad has an idea what they were planning to do. And despite the fact that now take all the families out, either you put them out of Israel from the West Bank completely, everybody who engaged in terrorism, completely get them all out or put them into the ground. So then the Israelis you get one report, put them into the ground. I have no problems with it. But let the other Muslims who want to live in peace live in peace. Because when you go in Jerusalem, you're going to end up in the Arab quarter. I strongly recommend. There are people there, they want to sell, they want to have life. They're normal people. It's the Islamists who create an issue, and they're not handled properly. I think no negotiation with Islamists. The only negotiation with the rifle. That's it. This is my understanding of that. So, and I don't think courts should arbitrate on this. There is no justice. We offering them democracy. What the fuck are we doing? We should not be negotiating with them. They're offering us a religious textbook, and we're going to negotiate with them and tell them, oh, let's bring you to a democratic court. Let you show you so you can defend yourself properly. Fuck no. Let's find where you live, who you are, all your family is. You trying to unalive Jews? We're going to unalive all of you and all your seed. Done. Let's see next does that. And that's it. Keep moving forward. Crimes, proportionality of European courts. This is where we fail because we are too light for our own good. But the history is nothing to blame, in my opinion. I mean, this is, this is not the things you want to voice out loud like that, but here you go. This is something that needs to be discussed.
listen. A part of me agrees with you. Obviously, Alex and anybody else who grew up in Israel, I believe, you're obviously you know better than me. I'm not going to try to contend that. I want to believe that what you're saying is possible, that it's possible to have peace and not ostracize any it's beautiful to think about. It really is.
But it comes from a strength. I don't feel sad about it.
It's really what, because I think about even biblical Israel, in the kingdom of Israel, there were other people who lived there peacefully. There were. It wasn't just all Jews. I get that.
Correct. But we
no,
just need to find
I do.
these who don't want to live in peace. And we need to take a sword to them, not bring them cookies.
You guys,
I
please
do.
stop saying rude things in the comments. I get it. There is really American Jews are never gonna nobody has the same opinion. Okay, I get that. I don't want it's fine. We all have different opinions. It's fine. We're Jews. It's just
I,
Z. I want to believe in this vision. I want to believe in this vision. I've never seen it in all of my life. That's all.
I do want to ask though, at least Alex, I don't know, because I don't know if my question ever got answered. I want to ask it again because the whole big, I guess, dilemma is here is what is kind of what's the best first step. 'Cause, and I don't know if that ever got answered. Z, I know you mentioned going after, I guess, the people who propagate kind of Islamism and just all the extremism within Palestinians, or Palestinian society. But even that, can you would you not necessarily argue that to a degree at least we're at least targeting the obviously it's still limited, but with kind of all of the raids in Judea and Samaria and obviously the war in Gaza, do you not think we're already doing that to an extent?
I don't think so, because in a lot of, see, Israel, unfortunately, we're too westernized for the Middle East. Middle East doesn't understand the language of the Western civilization. So when you start to engage with them in the Supreme Courts, you give them rights. I'm not talking about regular people. I'm talking about people who oppose Israel. I'm talking about people trying to unalive Israelis. I'm talking about
Yeah.
families.
No, I
I
know. I know.
think we literally need to do more that we're not doing yet. And, unfortunately, we cannot, because there's a, outcry to international communities. So, oh my God, look what's going to happen. But I think another thing should have been a proposition to the law. The family, they destroyed their home. What does that help? It doesn't help to destroy the home of the Palestinian terrorists, because this came in from the British mandate that was implemented, and Israelis are keeping it. It was implemented at the house of Jewish terrorists, but from the Lehi, and the same was happening to the Arab terrorists by British. They were used to do that. So now my thing is that take the whole family out, all the cousins, and remove them. Just move them to Somaliland. I don't know. Move them to wherever you want to move them. Literally expel them from the area. Okay? If you want to be merciful, do that so they cannot poison the rest of the population. And that's the only outcome that needs to happen, in my
I mean,
opinion.
so is that your big first step, I guess? You just get try get finding the people who are kind of, like I said, propagating extremism within Palestinian society and basically just kicking them out.
Oh, absolutely. Take them out, or jail them, or do whatever you can, because they literally poisoning other Palestinians' lives. They're poisoning not
Okay.
only Israelis' lives. They literally standing in the face of the peace process, because they're refusing to acknowledge what needs to be done, which is live side by side. Whoever wants to take arms should try and take it against Israeli military without any prejudice. Okay, you're so big. Why are you attacking civilians? I mean, they're notoriously committing
Can I
nuclear
say?
attacks.
Okay. Can I? What about if there was some sort of treaty that we made? What about if there is some sort of treaty that we made in regards to peace or whatever with these people? Because again, you and Alex are the ones who keep bringing up, it's not just the Palestinians. It's the greater, all of Islam, right? The Islamic world, all 2 billion. That's what we're dealing with when we talk about this thing. Okay. What do you think there could ever be a piece of legislation or something that we could agree on that would, if they break it, then that is something that we list in there? I'm just I'm trying to think of would that